For those of you who don't know who Tekashi 69 is, Tekashi 69 is that colourful hair don't care guy, the guy who is now in jail.
This comes this morning from our source at the NYPD. And we didn't reach out to them, they're reaching out to us. Good morning. Unfortunately, it was a matter of time for Tekashi. Once an individual or a group is identified as being responsible for a substantial amount of violence in NYC, it's only a matter of time before our investigators and task forces do what they have to do. Our investigators were relentless in solving the murder of Chinks, but on the flip side, that same effort was applied to stopping the violence Tekashi was involved in. We actually tried to warn him, but he refused to listen. It's an interesting line they put there. His crew should have shielded him from being involved in any crime because he was their chance to get out. Another very interesting line. Tekashi's arrest hurts the whole crew. When you get involved in shootings in NYC, it's asking for an express ticket.
The guy who was meant to release Dummy Boy, his new album, you know, the multi-platinum selling artist, Tekashi 69, has been arrested, unfortunately, once again. Now, he was arrested before on account of sexual allegations, which were made back in 2013. But you know, it's a long thing in America when you are accused of something. In a interview that went a bit viral this week, ever since Tekashi got thrown in jail, was Mr. Fat Joe. Now, Fat Joe, the rapper who, if you didn't know, also was thrown in jail by the feds over his long music career. He gave him some issues. He gave him some advice, and this advice was very key. But did Tekashi actually take this advice on board? This interview was filmed back in February, so excuse as you may see, Tekashi looks a bit fatter.
You see what happened to Bobby Shmurda, right? And Bobby Shmurda got Fat Joe'd. These people, these police, they try to set me up so many times, my nigga. They didn't like who I was, who I stood for. I wasn't this much of a nice guy or conscious when I first was out here acting crazy. They wanted to get me like him, but they got him. 1,000,000%, they are plotting on you, my nigga. You got a lot of energy around you. So the question is, do you want to be successful? Do you want to be the king? Do you want to be rich? Do you want to take care of your family? What do you want to do? Because I got to tell you, as an OG, as a nigga who be around, I be lying to myself if I ain't tell you, yo, B, one move, they going to try to throw you in there. Big time. Do you understand this?
Nah, I know. Anyway, as you can see in the interview, he goes, yo, they're gonna try and they're plotting on you, the feds are plotting on you. And so they are. So what happened when you went to court earlier on this year? Last month, I believe, the judge goes, listen, yo, you gotta be good behavior, yeah? You gotta be a good behavior, you gotta fire. You can't say Treyway. He didn't even know what Treyway is himself. He just made that up.
What's up, everybody? So I'm letting everybody know that I canceled my whole tour. The American dates is not happening. It's not going down. Austin, Texas, I think I was supposed to be there today. I'm not going to there. I spoke to the promoters, Jose Avila, with Avila Music. We are going to be in business. I am coming back to Austin, Texas. I fired everybody in my team. I got no manager, I got no booking agent, no PR, no public. I don't got nobody on my team. It's just me. I want everybody to know, if you booking shows, do not book shows unless I say, this show is going to be booked with this person. They will steal your money. They're not me. I'm not signing no fucking contracts. That don't got nothing to do with me. Whoever is booking shows for Tekashi 69 is stealing your fucking money. So if you need shows, I will let people know that I'm booking shows. Or if you're not on the phone with me, do not book that show, because it's not me. I fired everybody. I don't give a fuck who you used to see me with. They no longer around. It's a fucking dub. November 23rd, the album dropped.
I think it's a gang, but he says, nah, it's not a gang, man. I just made it. What is Treyway? Like, what? Give me one artist signed to Treyway. Skinny from the 9, by the way. Anyway, he fired everyone on good behavior. No longer allowed to say Treyway. He didn't say Treyway, apart from in the interview with the Breakfast Club, where he said he'd fired everyone, and anyone you've seen him with in his previous videos You're talking about Shotty, that his manager. No longer there anymore. No longer there. So what's gonna happen next now? Alright, so everything was going well. He done videos with Nicki Minaj. He done videos with Kanye West. He done videos. They were all meant to be in his album, Dummy Boy, which is now postponed until further notice. And you know, last week Tekashi 69 was the feds. They knocked on his door and they go, yo, listen, what's up? Yes, Tekashi was like, yo, what going on? What are you saying, man? What are you saying? Treywave and Trey. They go, nah, no more Trey. Excuse me. They go, no more Treywave. They put him in cuffs. Because after that interview with the Breakfast Club, he said, you know, people next to his team were, you know, plotting against him. He going, nah. That's why he had to fire everyone. So the police apparently took Daniel Hernandez in to protect himself, because he was planning a trip to Connecticut to go to casino and start, you know, doing his thing, gambling and that. And they were gonna plot against him, his whole team that were with him at the time. Even though he fired them, they were still gonna kill him. Anyway, feds taking him in, and then they were just keeping him there safe for safety reasons. All of a sudden, they arrest his whole team, throw him in jail, say, nah, listen, you're accused of racketeering charges. Now, racketeering, if you don't know what racketeering is, it's something called RICO. Back in the day, it's known as RICO. The old OGs used to use it to the gangsters, like, you know, you're talking drug dealers, like kingpins. Basically, you could say money laundering, but I wouldn't say money laundering. It's money laundering, and it isn't. And he's also, for that you can get a minimum of 32 years. Now, that was count 1. He's taken in on 3 counts, so now it's racketeering charges. It's gun crime, violent gun crime as well, where he's selling guns through Brooklyn, the Bronx, and everywhere else. And he's also selling drugs, man, marijuana. Now Tekashi lawyer says this whole gangster image was just to promote his music, and well, it has worked, because Tekashi has just risen, you know. Ever since he's been thrown in jail, all it's been this week is Tekashi. That's all I hear. And yeah, I hope, that's all I see on social media, you know. I hope he does get out. I hope everything goes well for him. I hope you know, he becomes successful. And that's it. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you don't give it a like and a thumbs up. Nah, I'm joking. Give it a like and a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, and if you wanna, just, I don't know, man, do what you want. Alright, safe.